Disclaimer: the views, opinions, and insinuations made by the host or guests do not reflect those of the show, the management, and the network. Viewer discretion is advised.
Broadcasting beyond borders, the message of the truest tribe of coaching entrepreneurs and independent service providers from the Philippines. This is Coach Nords for UnTribe. Now on Season 2 here at Think Talk Broadcast, the flagship community project of coaching Think Talk speakers from Life Coach Philippines and members of Coach E coaching community. I'll be back shortly with my guest, Belmar D. Guilanda. Ayan, so welcome to the live streaming of UnTribe, airing every Thursday at 2 p.m. In this show, I want to help aspiring business owners build their tribe by providing opportunities to learn from the experiences of tribe leaders who became successful in building their own businesses. So broadcasting beyond borders of La Trinidad on the 11th day of August in the year 2022. I am Life Coach Nords, a coaching entrepreneur from the Cordillera and a master builder apprentice of Master Coach A, wherein we build tribe as we help your unstoppable dream come true. And as a builder, I founded and created Living Intentionally 2.0 coaching community as a safe learning space provided for you to learn, engage, connect, and build relationship with fellow community members so that we all live intentionally with joy and financial confidence. So our mission here at Think Talk Broadcast is to get closer to our kindred and serve better our coaching tribe. We envision being the go-to network for content that connects the mind, heart, and soul through the platform of life coaching. And by serving in this digital space, the change I want to see is that the acceptance of every aspiring business owners that building their own self and their own tribe first really matters before building their own business. So proceed. So our guest for this afternoon is that he is the founder and creator of BG Financial Professionals here in the Cordillera. And he is one person who has these strengths: activator, positivity, achiever, learner, and intellection. So her community of BG Financial Professionals mission is to inspire others with positivity and excellence so that we live in a world of abundance filled with people who are healthy, wealthy, happy, and wise. So let's learn from Sir Belmar Guilanda how he built his team through love and safety. Let's welcome our guest this afternoon.
Hello, happy morning, everyone. Although from Baguio, I'm super excited to be here, and I would like to thank Coach Nords for having me here. The only prayer I had with me today, sabi ko kay Lord, when I prayed in the morning, is that I may be able to add value to anyone who is listening, and hopefully, after ng discussion natin, we would grow as a person, professionally and personally. Yeah.
Ayan, so thank you Belmar for saying yes to this invitation, and my first question for you today is, how would
Sige,
you
simulan natin.
introduce yourself to a 5-year-old child?
Ay, okay. Paano nga ba? Because I rarely speak to I rarely speak to children. But siguro what I would say is hi, I am your tito, 'di ba? I'm your tito BG. And usually yung ginagawa ko kapag mga bata, would you like to go to McDo or Jollibee? Ayan. So if a 5-year-old would ask me kung sino ako, I'm your tito BG and I'm going to make your wishes come true. Yan for me, coach.
Wow, what an introduction. Okay, so thank you for that, and I would like to ask, next
Mm.
question is that,
Sige, sige.
who is Belmar
Mm.
before where you are right now? And sino ka before? Let us
Mm.
say 10 years before
Yeah,
or
that was 2012, no?
20 years before.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sige. Um, for the purpose of context, currently I am the chief inspirational officer of our agency. It's called BJ Financial Professionals. That is an insurance agency under AIA Philippines. So I've been here for the past 10 years as a financial advisor, leveling up to branch manager. But prior to that, I used to be an educator, a teacher. Yeah, I actually graduated with a double major in banking and finance and management. So before ang pinaka first na job ko actually, tatlo yung pinagpilian ko during that time. First one, um, since I graduated with a finance major, sabi ko, why don't I work in the bank? Diba? Ayan. So pumunta ako sa bangko, pero
Mhm.
unfortunately hindi ako natanggap kasi nga mataas yung counter. 'Di ba? May height requirement, char lang. Actually,
That's our challenge
di naman, joke lang. Pero
as
when
a
I went to the bank
Cordilleran,
kasi,
right?
when I went to the bank kasi, this is not to ko, no? Observation ko lang, sabi nila, I'm going to work at these hours, and then kailangan ko pumorma, di ba? Kasi nga bangko yung pagtatrabahuan mo. And since kailangan ko mag-travel from my hometown to from San Fernando to Baguio, maraming gastusin, but the salary is not that much. Ayan, kasi kaya sabi ko, this might not be practical for me. The second one was, I was offered a job in a call center company. Ayan. Pero when I went there kasi, ang haba ng pila. 'Di ba? Tapos gabi pa yung kanilang interview. And sabi ko sa sarili ko, if I'm going to work here, siguro the compensation is not bad, pero may tama ito sa health. 'Di ba? Kasi mga graveyard shift. So I opted to teach. I think 10 years ago, ito yung time na medyo sikat-sikat ang pagtuturo ng mga Korean as a second language. Pagtuturo ng English as a second language to
Mhm.
Koreans. 'Di ba? So I went there and I had my kwan, no, because I was more into academics also. So sabi ko parang ito yung fit sa akin to be a teacher. So I taught for how many
Mhm.
years sa academy na yun. So starting from teacher to becoming the head teacher. So during that time in that academy, I said that parang yung nakaplat na yung aking future that I'm going to be an educator. So and so. So when I was working there, I opted to have my ang tawag nun? Prof Ed, Professional Education course, for me to be able to take
Yeah.
up the LET exam. Yeah. So I took up my Prof Ed and then I took up the exam, pumasa naman. So yung takbo ng aking takbo ng aking career is papunta talaga sa education. Yeah. So but unfortunately, I
Mm-mm.
even took my masters during that time. Yeah, yeah, I actually took my masters during that time. But unfortunately, may mga bagay talaga na no matter how we try to control, hindi siya nangyayari. 'Di ba? May ibang plano si Lord. Ayan.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, during that time, I had a colleague. I had a colleague and sabi niya, Belmar, gusto ko mag-abroad. Yan, sabi gusto ko mag-abroad. And okay, sabi ko, di mag-abroad ka. Pero kailangan niya ng pera, kailangan niya ng placement fee. So sabi ko, okay, anong gagawin natin? So what she said
Oo.
was, okay, utang tayo, di ba? Utang tayo sa utang tayo. Tapos, kailangan ko kasi ng guarantor. Ayan. So ako naman, si friendly-friendly, yan, sinamahan ko siya, and then we went there, and then umutang siya, and then ako yung naging guarantor, at siya ay lumipad, papunta ng abroad, at hindi na kami nagkita kailan pa. Diba? So I was actually devastated during the time because you know the feeling of feeling betrayed, diba? Yeah, that you
Yeah.
trusted this person, but unfortunately that happened. So medyo ko na ko doon, sad boy during the time, depresan, diba? But sabi ko, okay, after a week or so, sabi ko, Belmar, kung wala tayong gagawin, 'di ba? Kung wala tayong action na iti-take at patuloy tayong magwawalo in self-despair, walang mangyayari sa buhay natin.
Yeah.
So, ayun, I had to do something because tumatakbo ang interest and I had to pay it off. Kasi, syempre, kung hindi nagbayad si umutang, sino nga habulin?
Si
Si
guarantor. You.
ako. Di ba? Si ako. Ayan. So, ganun ang nangyari. So, I had to think of ways because kung kulang ang budget mo at kulang ang pera mo, you only have two choices to make. Number one, to really budget your income. Diba? Really stretch your budget. Unfortunately, that is not possible. Kasi magkano lang naman ang sahod ng teacher, magkano yung babayaran. So the next logical thing to do is to increase your source of income, di ba? Ayan. So I had to think of very many things, 'di ba, on how to increase my income. So for starters, number one, I was teaching already in academy during that time. So napasok ako sa mga online teaching jobs. Yeah. So that was the time that I had to work for 14 hours, 14 to 16 hours a day. 'Di ba? I wake up at 5 o'clock. I teach until 9 o'clock in the morning online. After that, from 9 o'clock a.m. until 6 p.m., I had to work in the academy. And then from 6 p.m. until 11 p.m., I had to work online again. Yun. So talagang, ang ko lang doon, ang pahinga ko lang, matulog, kumain, sometimes maligo. pero di ba malamig naman sa atin dito, kaya rin. So yun, that's one thing that I did. And then, benta-benta din, di ba? I think many of us are familiar with direct selling, di ba? Pinatulan lahat.
Yeah.
FSE, Avon, Boardwalk, etc. Di ba? Kasi likon siya eh. Madali lang siyang gawin, di ba? Utangin mo lang, ibenta mo, tapos singilin mo. I also taught piano during that time because I used to be the choir director for church. So nagturo ako ng mga matatanda. And then, pumasok ako sa networking, sa MLM. Ayan. Dami ko rin natutunan doon, power, di ba? Man, apply. And then finally, I landed in the insurance industry because the person who
Okay,
has...
with those experiences,
Hmm, go lang. Until I landed there. Yan, sa insurance.
yeah, I can relate. So for those experiences that you had in your life right now,
Mm.
Growing up,
Mm.
what was your dream job really? Nung kabataan mo, ano ba talaga ang dream job mo?
Anong dream job?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, when we were younger, we have so many dreams, diba? We have things that we would like to achieve, and mostly kapag mga bata, what we're going to say is gusto ko mag-doktor, gusto ko mag-attorney, right?
Hmm.
My dream during that time was to become an attorney. That's why I also took political science as my major back in college. Yeah. But yun nga, sometimes it doesn't happen, and sometimes the Lord leads you into ways na hindi mo akalain that you're going to be used. Ayun. Like for example, yung nangyari nga sa akin, di ba? Ayun. It took that one turning point in my life to lead me from that trajectory, di ba? Papunta sa kabila. And I actually learned many things because of that experience. I learned how to be conscious of my time. I learned how to be patient. I learned how to be to value piso. Ayan. I learned how to be malambing sa mga kliyente. I learned how to have positive thinking, right? Positive mindset. So, ayun. That was my one. That was my dream. But who knows? I'm still young, I think. Perhaps in the future, if I still pursue, right? But right
Mhm.
now, ito yung space na kung saan binigay ni Lord sa akin. So, this is where I am being maximized.
Yeah. So, thank you for that sharing, Sir Belmar. And my next question is, how much influence did your parents have when you decided to be a teacher? Nung baka bataan ka is andyan yung guidance ng parents or yeah, the
Definitely,
influence of
definitely.
your parents.
They say that the biggest influencer dun sa formation period ng mga bata are their parents, di ba? Yan,
Yeah.
it's heredity or environment. And sila na nga yung heredity, sila pa yung environment. Di ba? Lalo na kung sa kanila ka lumaki. Truth be told, actually, both of my parents graduated with a degree in education. Pareho silang teacher. Actually, my father is a professor in DIMSU. Yan, DIMSU MLUC in San Fernando.
Mhm.
So siguro yun din kasi I was surrounded by books. I was surrounded by na pumupunta ako sa school niya, sa office niya, doon sa classroom ko niya, sa classroom sa room niya sa class. So yun din siguro yung tumatak sa akin. So um nung ako'y nag-college, even though I took up another course which is in business, eventually nag-isip din ako to become a teacher. But I think that pati ngayon din naman, even though I am not teaching in the school, I'm still doing the same mission, di ba? Yan.
Hmm.
Teaching financial
Yeah.
literacy, although it's a different setting, different classroom, di ba? Different classroom, different audience, different students, but still the same mission.
Okay. So,
Yung sa'yo ba, Kwan, Coach Nords, hindi ka ba nag-teacher before?
ano yan?
Di ba ang profession mo teacher din? Education? Hindi naman.
Well, frustrated teacher.
What you're doing
But
right now
then,
is being a teacher, di ba?
yeah, so tama yung sinabi mo kanina along the journey, we have this journey
Mm-mm.
wherein hindi natin yung gusto nating mangyari is not what God plans us to do.
Yes, agree, agree. Did it ever happen to
Um
you?
yeah, it also happened to me actually. That is
Mm-mm.
the reason kung bakit ako andito. Bakit ako nandito sa
Awesome,
Life Coach
awesome.
Philippines. Dito ko
Mm-mm.
nakita kung ano ba talaga ang mission ko, ano ba talaga ang purpose ko. Wherein hindi
Mm-mm.
nga natin siya masasabi na yung plano natin, yung expectation natin sa buhay natin is that yun ang mangyayari. But then, there's a greater
Agree.
plan that God
Mm-mm.
really
And I think the most important ko, no, the most important
binibigay sa
quality that
atin.
we have to bring there is vulnerability and the acceptance that God is in control.
Yes, that's true
Mm-mm.
po. Tama po yan. So this conversation is truly it's something na we can share ano yung mga
Mm-mm.
experiences natin, ano ba yung mga life story natin na um, tumulong sa atin kung saan tayo ngayon. So now
Mm-mm.
going back to building your team is that
Okay.
ano yung mga challenges na na-experience mo during the journey?
Okay. Sige. Di ba nasabi ko that I encountered the insurance industry 10 years ago. That was
Yeah.
actually 2013. 2013 when my colleagues sa MLM company invited me. Una-una kasi I became a client. So kumuha pa ako ng 2 policy before niya ako napalisensyahan, 'di ba? Kasi being a financial advisor, you have to get a license. So I think that was the time that we also met, no? Coach Nords.
Yeah.
Doon tayo nagkakilala, yan, sa WFME.
Yes.
So, sabi niya sa akin, Belmar, since mukha ka naman pera, bakit hindi ka na lang mag-financial advisor? Sabi niya sa akin. Sabi ko, oo naman, totoo naman. Ayan. Not loving money per se, but loving the things that money can give you, especially to yourself and to your family. Yun. Sabi ko, sige, try natin. Wala namang mawawala. Yan. And on my first year as a financial advisor, okay, because we know naman, doon we have a license that we have to validate every year, di ba? Every year.
Mm.
So on my first
Yes.
year, congratulations to me, muntik ako natanggal. Kasi hindi ako kumukota. Ayan, hindi tayo kumukota. So sabi ng manager ko sa akin, si Ma'am Blaze, "Oy, Belmar, matatanggal ka na sa PhilAm." Sabi niya, "Anong balak mo?" Ayan. Alam mo yung feeling na kwan, Coach Nords, yung feeling na kapag mawawala yung isang bagay, siya nagkakaroon ng value. Di ba? Yun, naging
Yeah,
importante
doon
na
mo
siya.
siya na-experience.
Oo, sabi ko, oh my God, hindi pwede to kasi ginastusan ko na yung lisensya ko, nag-training na ako, di ba? And tapos mawawala lang sa akin, hindi pwede. Sabi ko. Ayan. And you know, the biggest realization I had during that time, kasi patapos na yung taon 2013, is that you really are who you spend time on. You really are who you spend time on. So, if you spend your time doing household chores, di ba? Or kung lalaki ka man or babae ka, that's housewife or house husband. If you spend your time teaching people, you're a teacher. If you're spending your time, di ba, being a financial advisor, you're a financial advisor. In my case kasi, dami-dami kong ginagawa, di ba? Ako ay nagtuturo, ako ay nagbebenta ng bibingka, ako ay nagpa-power-power, di ba? Ako ay nagtuturo ng kung ano-ano. So unfortunately, my time during that nung panahon yun was really divided. I was only able to allot a small fraction of my schedule to my financial advisory career. So when I realized that, I said I had to, I had to move. I had to allot more time for that. And when I did, ang ganda ng naging outcome because ang naging experience ko during that time was yung the income from all the things that I was doing, all the activities that I was doing na benta-benta, etc. Hindi siya kwan. This is much more profitable in terms of the time and the effort that I put in versus all the traditional businesses that I was doing. Ayan. So first time pa lang, no? That was challenging na, muntik ka na matanggal. So, nung naging importante nyo yun sa akin, and I realized that you are what you spend time on, and kailangan mong i-value mga bagay na importante sa'yo, I decided I needed to allot more time. Kailangan kong seryosohin ito. So, after 1 year, the next year, naitawid ko naman siya. Second year, I got promoted as an associate unit manager. After a year, I was promoted as a unit manager. After 2 years, as an associate agency manager. And then finally, an agency manager or branch manager after 2 years. So, it took me 5 years. Actually, sa
Yeah.
company
So,
namin, that's medyo mabilis
sige Sir
siya.
Vilmar. So with
Uh,
that 5 years of your journey wherein sa 5 years na journey na yan, yan, nagawa mo sa buhay mo. So, you mentioned about profitability.
mm-mm.
So, um, what if money was not an issue? What would you be?
If I'm going to take away money,
Yeah,
I think it would be service.
service of,
Yeah.
ano yung
Because I
isa-serve
believe that
natin?
uh, that income is always equivalent to service. Di ba? Ang alam kasi natin is, for you to be rich, dapat marami kang pera. Di ba?
Mhm.
Ayan, ang alam natin, kapag mayaman ka, marami kang pera. But actually, baliktad yung formula. You have to give more service for you to have, you have to be successful. You have to, ganito yung formula, no? Ang alam natin, marami kang pera, successful ka. Di ba?
Mhm.
But actually, baliktad. You have to be successful before you create money.
So,
And
what is
success,
successful
yeah.
to you?
And success is always directly proportional to service.
To service. So, ano
Yes.
yung itsura ng service na yan?
Ayan. Service in terms of number one, dalawa kasi yun eh. Number one, service in terms of taking care of my clients. Di ba? We give financial advisory services to clients. And of course, the more people that you serve, the more people that you give value to, then the more income that you have. The more people that you serve, the more successful you are, the more income that you have. Ayan. And it also translates to the people that I handle, the financial advisors that I have. So the more people in my team that I serve,
Yeah.
the more I become successful as a leader, the more higher my income gets.
Okay.
Ganun siya.
So, yeah. So, I got you. So, with that, building your team. So, punta tayo dyan. So, as you build your team, ano yung mga challenges mo doon sa pag-build ng team?
Madami. Kapag sinasabi mong building your team, di ba, people are, iba-iba ang tao. Iba-iba ang
Mm.
personality, iba-iba ang likes, iba-iba ang dislikes, iba-iba ang motivation, di ba? Iba-iba yung mga nag-i-inspire sa kanila. Um, I think the first and foremost, the biggest challenge is how are you going to bring them in to your vision and mission?
Mm-mm.
Diba? Because I actually had made the mistake before of ang tawag kasi namin doon recruitment, 'di ba? You recruit people to be part of your team.
Mm-mm.
And
Yeah.
sometimes not sometimes, oftentimes we recruit the people na humihinga, 'di ba? Kahit na basta humihinga, okay na 'yan. We do not hire for attitude, we do not do selection process. Sige, papasokin mo lang. Ayan, and my first year being a leader, I made the mistake of just, 'di ba? Papasokin mo lang, 'di ba? Ayan, without doing a selection process. And it gave me a lot of headache. It gave me a lot of heartache.
Yeah.
It took yung gastos mo in terms of energy, in terms of money, in terms of time, di ba? It took a lot. But in exchange for that, I think what that experience taught me many things. Di ba? Taught me many
Mm-mm.
things. That number one, leadership is actually service. Again,
Yeah.
'di ba? That when you bring in people, um, the ultimate goal that you have in life, you have in mind as a leader is, okay, so I'm going to bring in these people in my team. So how is my organization going to help this person achieve his dreams or his goals in life? Yun. That's the biggest realization because I believe that every person, ang talagang target talaga natin na mangyari sa buhay natin is growth. Tama? May it be personal
Yes.
growth, maybe growth in income, growth in spirituality, growth in other aspects of his life, growth talaga. And once na hindi niya nahahanap yung growth sa organization mo, aalis yan. Aalis yan.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest
So,
learning that I've had.
ano yung mga strategies or paano nyo nasusustain yung tao sa space nyo?
In terms of meron tayong attrition, 'di ba? Tapos meron tayong retention. Okay. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. But I think I will start with the culture that we have in our agency.
Hmm.
Um, we have this term, two very important terms in our agency because the name of our business is BG Financial Professionals. So the first one is called Ubuntu. Ayan. Are you familiar with the term Ubuntu?
Ano yun? Ano yun?
Ubuntu, it's
Kindly repeat.
spelled Ubuntu.
Ubuntu.
Yes, Ubuntu.
Sige.
So explain ko
You
lang,
mean
no?
ano,
Yung ibig sabihin ng term.
expand mo para mas maintindihan yung mga audience natin.
Magkaroon ng context. So ganito siya. I'm going to share a story. Okay lang? Story.
Go ahead.
Story time. Ayan. So story time tayo. So there was once this, a long time ago, there was once this anthropologist. An anthropologist is a scientist that studies yung mga buhay-buhay ng mga tao. Diba?
Mm-mm.
Yan, that's what they do. And this certain anthropologist went to Africa. And in Africa, may nakita siya mga bata na naglalaro. Yan, laro yung mga bata. And then sabi niya, mga bata. Ayan. Siyempre sa Tagalog, hindi ko naman alam yung salita nila. Ganito, maglaro tayo ng kwan. Tara, laro tayo. Okay, let's play a game. So this is what I'm going to do, sabi niya. I'm going to put this basket of fruit under that tree. Yan. Ilalagay ko siya under that tree. And then, ang gagawin natin is, unahan tayo. Kapag sinabi ko na ready, set, go, tatakbo kayong sabay-sabay, okay? Unahan kayo kung sino yung makakakuha ng prutas under the tree sa kanya. Yan. sa kanya.
Mhm.
So, syempre, pinaglinya niya yung mga bata. So, sinabi niya, ready, set, go! Pero nagtaka itong anthropologist kasi ang ginawa ng mga bata na ito, naghawak-hawak kamay sila. Hawak-hawak kamay sila. Tumakbo sila ng sabay-sabay. And then when they arrive under the tree, diba, pinagpasahan nila yung basket at pinag-share nila yung butas. So, syempre, itong anthropologist, nagkamot siya. Sabi niya, bakit nyo ginawa yun? When in fact, one of you can go there, di ba? Mauna kayo, tapos sayong-sayo yung basket ng prutas na ito. And sumagot itong isang bata, sabi niya, in their language, Ubuntu. It means, how can one of us be happy if all the others are sad? How can one of us be happy if all the others are sad? Ubuntu in their language, it means, I am because we are. I am because we are. And when I've learned about that very beautiful concept, I brought it into my organization, to my organization culture. Because ibig sabihin, that's the reason why I said yes, actually, Coach Nords. Because naniniwala ako
Yeah.
that whatever value that I'm going to bring in to this UnTribe, definitely, hopefully, someone will receive this blessing, this value. And then eventually this will be passed on and passed on and passed on. And eventually, it may not help me personally, but it may help a family member or it may help a member of my organization.
Yeah.
Correct? So I am because of Nords. Nords is because of me. We are because of UnTribe.
Yeah. It's all about our team.
Yeah. So what's your
So
biggest
I think it's
realization for that, Coach? What's your takeaway?
yes, that is why we are here on Tribe. Because this
Mhm.
is not about us, but then it is about our team. Kaya po siya on Tribe.
Yes.
So this is community building. This is tribe building. Okay?
And ang
So,
amazing, no? Because I'm actually, di ba nga, ang aking life motto is to influence others with positivity and excellence so that
yeah.
we live in a world of gratefulness and generosity. And natutuwa lang ako because God is giving me these opportunities to be able to influence really and at least inspire other people. So thank you so much for the opportunity again.
Yeah, okay. So, thank you then for sharing your heart with us and thank you for blessing the space. And of course, we already had this 30 minutes conversation, so
Mm.
we will have a break. But then before we are going to have this break, pagbalik natin, I would like you to answer this question.
Okay, go.
5 to 10 years from now, paano mo nakikita yung team mo na nag-i-influence doon sa society, doon sa community where you belong?
Mm.
Yan. Yan yung sasagutin mo mamaya after our break.
Sige.
Okay? So, see
All
you
right,
later.
exciting. See ya.
Yeah.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag and drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag and drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.
Ayan, so we are back for the second part of our 15th broadcast of UnTribe, brought to you by Decaf Coffee Republic, the coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines, and our home as professional certified CECC Life Coaches. So meet our coaching tribe at Decaf Coffee Republic, located at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. You may come for dine-in or visit for coaching services from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday to Thursday. So you may also join the community night event happening daily from 7:30 p.m. onwards. Yan. So, Comfy Sunday, Sundays for Life with Coach Sean. Nurturing Monday, Walk Along with Coach Tin. Groove Tuesday, it's all about habits with Master Coach Hasmin. Purpose Wednesday, and so Purpose Wednesday, it's all about a way and a day with Coach Rizal. And Strengthening Thursday, Coaching for the Soul with Master Coach A. And Fab Saturday, Open Mic with Coach Orville. So if you are that one person na malapit sa location, then you're invited to join us live. Para sa ganun, you can express naman yung kung ano yung talents nyo or gusto nyo matuto, because our space is a safe space for you to be with fellow life coaches and of course sa mga ano din, sa mga guests na mag-attend. Okay? So our coaching hub is also an event place and a venue of choice for face-to-face classes, training, and private functions. So if you're that one person, my team gathering kayo, family gatherings, and you are looking for a safe space to gather with, to have an intimate gathering, then what you do is connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 for inquiry and reservation. Okay? So if you're one person who desires to experience transformation in areas of health, wealth, and relationships, then I invite you to join us inside Bill Learning Society as one of the mental model collectors with full access pass to the monthly mental model masterclass of Master Coach A that is exclusive for Bill Learning Society members only. So for this month, our masterclass is on thought automation mental model. Save the date on August 22. That is Monday at 7:30 p.m. And in this masterclass, we will learn the mental model that can help us automate our thinking process so that we can leverage the power of intuition. So, Be Learning Society is the 10th maker of Be Learning Homes for mental fitness. And on top of the food and beverage discount we enjoy from Decaf Coffee Republic, mental model collectors also benefit from the 90 minutes free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. Think Talk broadcast is powered by Rise Up Creatives Worldwide, the social commerce turnkey solution provider that helps entrepreneurs and business owners to leverage the power of content marketing to provide value, improve engagement, and increase revenue with an investment of just 5 minutes every single day. So visit www.riseupcreatives.com to learn the benefits of lifetime members like me and discover how you can rise up and be creative in growing your business. Okay, so let's call on our guest for our second part.
Hello again, everyone. Glad to be back. Super excited for the second half of this session. Hi, Coach Nords.
Hi, yes. So, how's our hanging question?
Ayan. O, sige. Paulit nung question para panamnamin ko muna.
Okay, the question is, 5 to 10 years from now, ano yung picture na nakikita mo sa team mo in building your team?
Okay, that is actually a perfect question, no? Because one of the favorite questions I ask my advisors, my leaders, and my team. Sabi ko, this is also a question that I'm going to pose sa mga viewers natin. 5 years from now, you're going to be somewhere. The question is, where? 5 years from
Where?
now, you're going
Yeah.
to be someone. The question is, who? And since I've been asking the same questions from my team, I've been also asking that same question to myself. Diba?
Yeah.
And for me, whenever I do my meditation in the morning, if you're familiar with Vishen Lakiani, and his a six-phase meditation, my part doon wherein you visualize who you're going to be 3 to 5 years from now, or even 10 years from now. And I am looking at a team, my organization, composed of engaged, excited, empowered, and excellent financial leaders and advisors whose sole purpose is to make sure to deliver quality services to our clients. Because if there's one thing that I've learned throughout my years as a leader is that for you to grow really your network, you have to have people that you're going to train, diba? And that you're going to bring
Yeah.
in. And we can do that by making sure na day by day, week by week, month on month, year by year, we make sure that we grow our organization. 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3. Ganyan siya. So 5 years or 10 years from now, actually I'm looking at being the agency of choice, not only in Luzon, but in the entire Philippines. That is my dream. And we can only do that not because we are many in numbers, not because marami kaming malalaking kliyente, but because of the quality of financial advisors that we have. To be honest, before I used to be a transactional leader. So when I talk to my leaders, my advisors, I say, for example, Nords, ilan na kausap mo? Ilan ang kuan? Ilan ang natawagan mo? Ilan ang benta mo? 'Di ba? It's very transactional. But right
Inventory.
now, I focused on how are you? Kumusta ka sa buhay mo? How are you doing with the goals that you have set for yourselves? How can I support you? Ayan. Those are the questions that putting first and foremost their welfare before mine. The agendas will come in if I make sure that these people will feel that I serve them, that I love them, that I care for them. And this translate also to the way that they do business. Diba? Ayun. So,
Yeah.
if they feel love as a financial advisor, then that translates on how they're going to service their clients. So, I imagine an organization wherein empowered leaders and financial advisors go out of their way to serve the community, diba? To bring them, to give them the best financial advice, the financial advisory service that they can, and a nation of healthy, wealthy, happy, wise, financially fit Filipinos.
Ayan. So, that's that's a good picture of your team on the next 5 to 10 years. So
Mm-mm.
it's good that I learned from it na yes, we are transactional before, and I'm happy that you are not already a transactional leader now. Yeah, and as we as we relate it to our theme, which is love and safety. So my question is, how do you create safety for your team?
Right. Um, to be honest, I am actually not very matagal pa dito sa space na to. I was just recently introduced to coaching. Actually, if you know Coach Ras Yuson, he is the ano, although I was may mga nakikilala naman ako na coaches before, but more on performance coaching. Yan, performance coaching. But on life coaching, na in love ako doon sa space na yon. And this is the one that I'm trying to bring into my organization as well. In terms of creating a safe space, I have to start it with myself. Ayan, I have
Uh-huh.
to start it with myself. I have to, that's why in my daily routine, I included these practices that will help set me up to win. Nowadays, I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Ayan, I do a silent meditation for an hour. And after that, I send a message of gratitude to my advisors. So what I usually do is I send a message to the GCs, to the group chats that we have, and the heading would be Happy Morning, another gising, another blessing, cultivating an attitude of gratitude. I am thankful for number one, number two, number three. So it could be medyo serious, di ba? Like I am thankful for another day in my life, or it could be very kwan lang, lineal lang, like I'm thankful for my cup of delicious hot coffee, mga ganon. And then at the end, I'm going to ask them, how about you? What are you thankful for today? Yeah. And they're going to
Yes.
answer, di ba? Isa-isa, isa-isa. So that attitude of gratitude, of counting your blessings, of celebrating your wins, um, it makes my people realize that I am not just pushing for, I am thankful kasi may benta ako, or I am thankful kasi may recruit ako, di ba? But it makes them feel that I am concerned about their totality, yung whole sa yung kwan nila, yung holistic well-being nila. Ayun, because totoo naman di ba, that being a financial advisor is just one part of who they are. There are many roles that we
Yeah.
play. Like for example, di ba, ikaw, Coach Nords, that you are a life coach, you are a financial advisor, you are a leader, you are a teacher, but at the same time, you are a daughter, you are a wife, you are a mother. Di ba? You are
Yeah.
you have so many roles to play, and sometimes we have to realize that some people devote more time on this part of their lives because that is more important to them. Yan.
Right.
And as long as they are winning and they are celebrating these small wins sa buhay-buhay nila, it makes them feel good. It makes them happy. And if you have happy people, then you have a productive organization. Yeah, that's one.
Yeah, so thank you for that. And nasabi mo kanina, yes, it is true that safe, ano yun? Nasabi mo kanina, safe ka. Pag safe yung team mo is that kailangan safe ka personally, di ba?
Yes, yes. It starts
Safe ka
with you
dapat
because,
muna. Yeah.
yes.
So safe ka dapat. But of course, yeah, meron tayong team, right?
Mm,
So meron tayong team na tinitingnan. And as a leader, what is a safe space for your team? Ano yung picture ng safe space doon sa team mo naman? Kasi kanina, sarili mo. So now is sa team, sa buong team. Ano yung picture ng safe space?
Okay, number one, structure is everything. So that we know kung ano yung expectations, what is required of you, right? So at the onset pa lang, when you come into our organization, we tell you, these are the things that we require of you. These are our expectations of you, and these are the things that you can expect from us, the support that we're going to give you. And magkakaroon tayo ng agreement, okay? If you follow this agreement, if you follow this policy, then we will also give our all-out support 100% full out. Okay? But unfortunately, if this relationship does not work, then goodbye tayo. Okay? I love you, but I will miss you. Ganon yung usapan. Kasi we have to set expectations para walang samaan ng loob, di ba? Walang walang negative vibes, walang negative energy, because we know that as long as you are delivering what you promise, we will also deliver what we promise. That's number one. Number two, because we're asking for commitment, di ba? That's number one, that's commitment. Number two, feedback. Okay? As an organization namin, we are very open in terms of feedback. I give feedback to you, financial advisor and leader. You can also give feedback to me. Because remember Ubuntu, di ba?
Yeah.
Yan. If also you're also familiar with the Johari window, yung Johari yung Johari window, that feedback is very important for you to know kung ano yung mga bagay na hindi mo alam about sa sarili mo. Right? And we have to welcome that. Like, may nakikita ka sa akin, Coach Nords, na hindi ako aware, and perhaps it is necessary that you give me feedback so para alam ko. Di ba? Kasi baka akala ko, tama, yun pala, hindi. Yan. And we always make sure na kapag nagbibigay kami ng feedback, we always ask for, are you open for feedback? Kasi baka nga hindi siya open. Di ba? Ayan. So we ask for if they're open for feedback. So that's number two. And then, number three, honoring. We are very strong in we are very, binibigyan naman lahat natin ng affirmations, recognitions, we honor and acknowledge what you did, kahit na maliit na bagay yan, because wala namang bayad, di ba? Purihin mo yung tao, sabihin mo na, congratulations, ang ganda ng ginawa mo, di ba? That you did well today, you look beautiful today. And if a person will feel good, di ba, eventually it will translate to the productivity in the end. Ayan. So, commitment because of structure, open for feedback para everybody levels up. Feedback is not a criticism, feedback is a gift. Okay? And the number three is honoring. Ayan. Hulugan mo ng magagandang words because we are nourished by kind words. Yeah.
Yeah. Galing. So, thank you for that sharing, Sir Wilmar. And it's really, I like what you said on feedback. Because sometimes, not all people love feedbacks. And I appreciate that you love feedback. And ako din, gusto ko din yung feedback kasi it is, sabi nga ni Coach Tin dito, sabi niya, feedback is important and look at it in a positive way. And it's true that when we receive feedback, we can improve from that. So, we can assess kung saan nga ba tayo dyan sa feedback na sinabi nila, and we can grow, we can improve more.
Agree. The potential, your unseen potential, makikita mo yan.
Yeah. And since we are, yung sabi ko kanina, our theme is, love in safety. So, we're done with safety. So, how about sa love? Paano mo napapa-experience sa team mo ang love? Or what is love to you in terms of building your team?
Love is very generic, no? But love is, for me, in terms of my leadership in my team, is
sa team building mo.
Sa team. I make sure that I respect them as a person, but syempre yung pinasukan natin dito is a business. Which means, I cannot show that I love you if I'm just going to let you not do your job na hindi excellent. Because yung purpose kung bakit ka pumasok dito is for you to be able to have income and achieve kung ano yung dreams mo for your family. So, um, pagagalitan kita or sasabihan kita or I'm going to give you feedback kung you're not doing your part, di ba? Um, the one thing that I do is whenever we have the planning together with my leaders or my team is I ask them, what
Yeah.
is it that you want to achieve through this business? And di ba, nagsiset-set sila ng target. Kapag hindi nila na-achieve yon, then babalikan natin. Di ba? So, tell me, what is this reflecting in your life na hindi mo nagagawa ito? So, what are the qualities that you're going to bring in for you to be able to achieve them? Di ba? There's this one time that I had to have a heart-to-heart talk, a hard talk together with one of my leaders. Kasi the performance is not very good. Yan. And I had to tell her, okay, let's have an agreement. Kasi I do not buy DJEBs. What do I mean by that? I do not buy dramas. I do not buy justifications. I do not buy excuses. And pardon me for the word, I do not buy bullshits. Okay? So, if you're telling me stories para lang maging excuse mo yan na hindi mo ginagawa yung trabaho mo, then I'm not going to buy that because what you're sacrificing is your potential and what you're sacrificing is the welfare of your family. So, wala akong gagawin kundi sabihin ko sa'yo na, excuse me, those are just excuses. You have to do your job. Yan. If they know that my message is coming from a space of love, ayan, hindi naman sila masasaktan eh. 'Di ba? Ang harsh-harsh mo naman magsalita. Ayan. But as long as they know that is a message coming out of a space of love and light, they will know that it is what I want for them. It is yung kung ano yung kagandahan ng buhay nila, that is what I want for them. So that's the one, that's the harsh part, 'di ba? Ayan. But for the other part naman, I like sending love messages to my advisors. I take a video, 'di ba? I take a video, like for example, si ikaw, Coach Nords, and good morning, Nords. Just taking this time to honor and acknowledge you for all the things that you have done for the agency. I admire your resilience despite and in spite of the challenges that you have in your life, in your personal life, and yet you come in for our meetings, and yet you deliver your business. Alam ko, hindi siya madali, but you're trying to do your best, and I really appreciate that. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. So this is a message from me, coming from love and light. I respect you, I love you, I honor you. Keep safe always, and God bless. So I send it to them. Yeah. If it's possible for me to send at least twice, dalawa, sa isang araw, then I do it so that maisa-isa ko sila. Ayan. And siguro kung din, pahapyaw na lang din is I have to know them personally because with the many people that I handle, still, I have to know them one-on-one para makilala ko kung sino talaga itong mga taong ito na pumapasok sa aking organization. That's love for me, Coach Nords.
Okay, so thank you for sharing. So, how do you feel or ano yung mararamdaman mo pag na-provide mo yung love at saka safety doon sa team mo and the experience it? Ano yung feeling? How does it
Fulfilled.
feel?
Fulfilled.
So how
We
does
have
fulfilled looks like?
Fulfilled is yung alam mong you have done the purpose that God has given you in your life. Because I've realized over the course of time na hindi pala yung kumita ka ng pera ang pinakamahalaga, yung maging sikat ka, maging famous ka, but it is about the relationship that you've built during your lifetime. 'Di ba?
Yeah.
Na sasabihin nila in the end, you know, that the kind of legacy that you have, that you were able to transform one life, right? You were able to influence one person to be better, to become positive, to be abundant. Tapos kahit nawala ka, this kind of legacy, di ba, will flow. Yan. I believe that the actions that we make, that we take, and the decisions that we make not only influence ourselves, but the people, especially if you are a person in authority. So we have to be really careful with what we do. So fulfilled in a way that if God will call me and then I'm going to turn over my life to Him, I can say proudly, siguro proudly that Lord, I did the purpose that you've given to me. Kung sakali man na ito yung panahon, yes, wag naman sana, wag naman kaagad-agad. Pero if in case man, at least I have done my part and I was able to give value to the world. I was able to make the world a better place than before I came in.
Ayan, so fulfilled. So that is fulfillment. So, if I may ask, what obstacles yung nakikita mo na hindi mo siya ma-fulfill sa team mo?
Myself,
Hindi mo ma-provide yung love and safety sa team. Ano yung obstacle na nakikita mo?
sarili ko. Sarili ko. Um, Having that sense of accountability that whatever happens to my life is because of me. Diba? Everything that happens is because of me. Kung ano yung ako ngayon is because of me. Because of what I did in the past, ito yung naging outcome niya. So having said that, with that vision in mind to be able to influence many people to become positive and to become abundant, then that means kung ano yung gagawin ko ngayon, dapat align toward that goal. And
Yeah.
siguro yun yung magiging hindrance na what if there would come a time na tinamad ako, or there would come a time na napagod ako, or there would come a time na may pangyayari na hindi maganda, tapos na-stop ako. Okay? Then I think that's where the support of the community comes in. Yeah. Because I belong to a community. Hopefully, di ba? I already belong to the UnTribe community, right? And if you
Yes,
feel,
you're
yeah,
welcome.
if you feel that I am not already aligned with my personal vision and mission, then you can call me out, and perhaps this is the time that I need help. Yan, ganun siya. Because ito naman yung ginagawa natin, di ba? We help each other.
Yeah.
Ayun siya. So, sarili ko magiging hindrance, but it can be mitigated by the community that I belong to.
Yeah, so thank you for that vulnerability that you accept that it might be yourself, and you appreciate the advantage, or you appreciate the support of a community, na it really helps us for us to grow. Ayan, so as we end, maybe you can share one message na iiwanan natin dito sa mga audience natin, which is related to love and safety in building your team.
Mag-jowa na kayo pag single pa kayo. Ayan. Yun nga. In terms of having this safety and having this love, everything comes from within. Everything comes from within. And I really believe in the power of the community. That very important is always remember you cannot give what you do not have. So choose yourself first. Bago ka magbigay sa iba, punuhin mo muna yung sarili mo. Yung love tank mo, punuin mo. Get it from, I don't know, kung ano yung, get it from people that you know are positive and influential, or those that can give you abundance. Yan, fill it with the books that you read, fill it with the movies that you watch, fill it with the people that you go with. And kapag punong-puno ka na, then this is the time that you can overflow. Parang pagbibigay mo sa mundo, sa komunidad mo, hindi siya pilit, hindi siya masakit, but it is just coming from abundance from yourself. So that's it for me, Coach, and thank you again so much for this opportunity.
Yeah, thank you, Sir Wilmar, for sharing your message with us. And I truly believe our audience learned from it kung paano tayo magbigay ng love sa self natin and sa community natin. So with that, thank you very much. Yeah? So thank you everyone for supporting UnTribe. And whether you are joining us live or watching on a replay, then please do leave a comment or share your thoughts and insights. So please don't keep us a secret. Help us serve more people by circulating the link of this video. So as
Thanks
I
so much,
close,
everyone.
I'd like to speak to all the aspiring business owners who are the unsung heroes of the global workforce. There is a lot more competition in the working world today than there used to be 10 years ago. And there seems to be a never ending need to stand out from the crowd. That is tirelessly in pursuit of success. But with the reality of the great resignation comes the great opportunity for every worker to start building wealth and becoming their own version of CEO, even while still being employed full time. We invite you to embark on a journey of becoming a coaching entrepreneur like us. So connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 in Map Your Success as a certified co-actively co-create life coach. So co-actively co-create life coach certification program is an international CPD accredited course with 40 credit units. So CECC course includes a 21-day web-based learning with lifetime access, 3D live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and a 3D live virtual business bootcamp with senior coaching team. So the program package also comes with done for you coaching programs and many other bonuses that coaching professionals to jumpstart in the second fastest growing industry in the world today. Life coaching is truly a 21st century learning experience that is empowering professionals to enhance their skills in multiple domains, thereby increasing the relevance in an increasingly complex workplace and dynamic business environment. So again, call Coach Rizal now at 0917-586-1661 to join the live coaching bootcamp on September 10, 17, and 24 for online learners. And for everyone from the northern part of the Philippines, face-to-face coaching bootcamp is happening on August 13 and 20. Please connect with me at 0947-587-7113. So I invite you to watch the other shows hosted here at Think Talk Broadcast. Please follow, subscribe, and engage in our social media accounts at ThinkTalk_TV on Twitter and Instagram, and Think Talk Broadcast on YouTube, and give us your review. Para sa ganon, we will know how to improve. So for partnership and collaboration, please connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. So see you in the next episode of UnTribe on August 18, live here at Think Talk Broadcast. So your coaching thought, your one coaching thought is vulnerability. Just be vulnerable of who you are, wherever you do. Okay, so love your tribe. In safety, we thrive. This is us in the Philippines. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is Coach Nords, broadcasting beyond borders to advance life coaching worldwide. Labang boom, labang boom, labang boom. See you again next week.